30. Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. Good morning, dear friends. Today, March 23rd, our devotional is entitled, Be the Kind of Person You Would Want to Meet. Loving our neighbor is the main form of kindness. Author unknown. John, the logger, decided to buy a chainsaw to be more productive at his job. One morning, as he felled trees with his new chainsaw, he got distracted by the howling of a wolf and severely injured both his legs. Doctors were unable to do anything to save them. John ended up confined to a wheelchair. When his relatives realized he was depressed, they told him he should go to see a psychologist. After 5 minutes of speaking with John, the psychologist believed his depression was due to the loss of his legs. To his great surprise, he heard, "That's not why I am depressed. I'm depressed because of the change in the way my friends treat me. They used to come to get me to go for a walk, but they don't anymore. On Fridays, we used to swim in the river, but they don't take me anymore. Nobody has called me to do anything together." But they didn't stop inviting you because of the indifference or because they reject you, the psychologist tried to explain. It's because reality has changed. Whether you like it or not, you can no longer be the person they chose to share certain activities with. You now have to look for people who have the same difficulties as you do. All those things you can do and don't want to stop enjoying. You need new peers with whom to share the new experiences in your life. People with my same difficulties, new peers with whom to share, John repeated to himself as he was on his way home to get his chainsaw. He planned to cut his friend's legs off to make new peers for himself. Making new peers for yourself. How tempting, right? Can you imagine being able to change others according to our needs and preferences? That temptation isn't generated in a void, but in the sadness that other people's distance, coldness, lack of courtesy, or double standards cause us on a daily basis. We forget that we are other people's others. We also cause other people's sorrows, and that kindness and compassion are not produced in a void either, but in daily contact with other human beings. Matthew 7:12 says, "Treat others as you would want them to treat you." This is what the law and the prophets are all about. The Bible tells us that it is not about trying to change others, but about accepting them as they are and treating them as we would like to be treated. It is in that attitude that there is any hope of changing the other person. There are lessons we find hard to learn even though they are free. Accept one another, then, for the glory of God, as Christ has accepted you. Romans 15 verse 7.